so I just had to make somewhat of a tough decision. So I had my broccoli in here, so I ended up pulling it out. There it is. Basically, but you can probably tell, I didn't have a place for my garlic. It's already late, kind of, you know, it's just prime time to plant it right now, but I didn't have a place ready, didn't have soil, all these things. So we got to looking, and the broccoli and cauliflower, there was about 9 plants, I think. Only about 3 of them looked really good and healthy, but I really got to thinking that would be like 1 meal, maybe 2 for my family. So I went ahead, pulled it out, and planted my garlic. So my garlic is in half of this bed. I kind of did a little line, but you know, I just did it to the halfway point. Worked perfectly. Most of that side is full. I ended up getting like 50 to 60. I'll have 50 to 60 bulbs total out of the original, I don't know how many, let's see, I think I had 6 altogether, maybe like a pound, I can't remember. I'll have to look, but I got it from Mad River Garlic Growers, and I'll leave that link below. But yeah, sometimes you just have to make tough decisions, and this was like probably the best looking one. You can see it's starting to kind of form some there, but I'm gonna give it to the chickens. There was definitely some like worms on it, a lot of this, and they were just small, so I just figured might as well make the best of my bed here and you know, use common sense. So anyway, farewell broccoli, hello garlic. Okay, so the last night we got the coldest it's been. There's our new little farm cat. But I come down here to check on the garden. It's like 27 degrees now. Hey, you get out of there. Get out of there. Here you go. You can pick him up. So, the peas definitely took a beating. I don't know if it's just the wind and the cold mixed together. I don't know if they'll come back. They just kind of got blown over. Stuff in here just looks very, well, it looks like they took a beating too, with the cold and the dampness and the frost. We'll just have to see kind of once it dries out. I'm sure it'll be like back in the 70s next week or something. I don't know if it'll get that warm. But I definitely got some radishes coming up. I've done harvested some radishes. The turnips still look like they're doing good. The beets look like they're doing good. And the spinach looks good. I got some spinach there and some spinach here. And that Amish, speckled Amish lettuce, it looks like it's still doing really good too. And obviously the cabbages, the cabbages look a little wilted. I don't know if it's just because it's early morning or you know, where they were like damp, or if it was just too hard on them, but I'm sure they'll pop back up. I don't think it got below 20 degrees, and they were covered with this cloth, but I don't know how well that's gonna do, but probably need to get a thicker one if I'm gonna grow lettuce and stuff in here all winter. But this lettuce does look like it kind of took a beating. You know, when you over wet lettuce, I don't know if it'll come back fine, because it's supposed to be a cold hardy variety, but it does look like it's a little withered a little bit. But for the most part, it still looks okay. I'm letting some direct sunlight get on them because the sun's shining pretty good right here. Hopefully that will help them out a little bit to kind of get some of that frost off of them. I'm sure they were frosted earlier this morning. And in the garlic, finally got some tiny little garlic shoots, I guess is what they're called. Sprouts. Garlic sprouts coming up here and there. So that's good. I don't know why those are in there. Yeah, these look like they're doing okay. Not great, but we'll see. I'm excited that my garlic has sprouted though. But hopefully this thing can last. I haven't really checked the temperature. It was supposed to snow yesterday. Well, it did snow a little bit, just like on blue snow a little bit. So it was, you know, it's been pretty cold the past 3 days probably. So I expected it to be like this a little bit. But I think everything will survive. North Carolina weather, it's going to get warmer again. It usually doesn't stay this cold. And hopefully these will get some good sunlight and it'll keep them nice and warm for a little bit. Turnips are kind of coming along a little bit slower than I would like. And then I harvested a bunch of radishes out of here and some there, and probably maybe 10 or so. And they, the rest of them just were not quite big enough. This one is probably ready. I hadn't dug around to see if any of the other ones are. But that is a look at the garden update, the fall garden update. I know I haven't been keeping you guys in the loop that much because it's been kind of crazy here. We are fixing to close on the house in a few days, and we're getting all the last things out and moving them out and getting everything ready to get that house sold. There's a little cabbage coming on that one, pretty good. That one was the one that was damaged by the worms, cabbage moths, worms, whatnot. So we'll go take a look at the chickens and see how they're doing. Are you laying me some eggs? You want me to leave you alone? Oh, you're all coming in because you think we have treats. So they're doing good. Their water's probably frozen in it. So maybe set it in the sun. We'll get them a little bit of water in something else. Get them a rubber tub and put them some in it.
But they still get feed out of it.
Yeah. They're like, hey, give me water. There's Maddox coming up to check out the chickens. Yeah, you need to get them some water and something else.
Thank you guys for watching and being there and supporting us. Stay tuned because we got a lot of exciting things coming up, and God bless.